Sure, my name is Thurman Jones. I'm with the Patriots Technology Training Center. And basically, we've been in business for 12 years. And our ultimate goal is to get more students involved with the science and engineering field. Today's term is STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. And so those are some of the things that we work with in the community to get students excited about the STEM field. Number one, I grew up in this community, and when I was coming, the only thing that was in that community was football and basketball. So that's all we did, we played sports. And what really inspired me to do this, I guess I had a flashback. You know, back in the 80s, they said that you can take a class and you can be an engineer and make $65,000 a year. And I said, boy, you know, that's something I wanted to do. So a friend of mine, my best friend, took me downtown where his mother worked to have lunch. You know, so a lot of students like me wearing little ties, and it got me and said, well, how do you go downtown? I'd never been downtown before. She worked at the Plaza down in D.C. And so I said, oh, well, you're going to have a mentor, or your mom needs to work in those buildings. And so that got me excited and thinking about, hey, I wish I had a mentor. And so when I came back into D.C., I used to publish a magazine for 15 years for the federal government. I decided to start this nonprofit. But I wanted to work with the youth. I didn't want to work with adults to get them involved with science and engineering technology and be mentored to them. And so that's how I got started with the Patriots Technology Training Center. I wanted to be an information, education, communication organization to help students get into these fields. And so that's how we got started back about 12 years ago.
Yeah, my name is Jesse Ingram. I'm the pre-college initiative co-chair for the Washington, D.C. alumni chapter of the National Society of Black Engineers. And we're putting on this event here today. It's the PCI Summit. The PCI is short for Pre-College Initiative. And what we do at the summit is we highlight the activities that the local alumni chapter of NSBE sponsors and co-sponsors. We try to highlight organizations that we work with or partner with, the Patriots Center, and that's why Thurman is here, is helping us out.
Jesse mentioned, we're here to support Jesse. It's I would say the alumni chapter of NSBE. We have a junior chapter of NSBE Junior. We have the largest chapter in the country. We're based over in C+ in Maryland, Prince George's County. And we're here to support the alumni chapter. And we want our auto division here to do the music and give a presentation of the soundboard. Over here with Mr. Benton. He goes to Henry Wise, and he's also our membership chair for our chapter. And we also brought our Lego team out here around, which Ms. Harris from Lockheed Martin, who's a volunteer to our organization. We have like 4 Lego teams to compete this year in the competition. Well, the biggest benefit is getting the students excited about doing something. You know, a lot of times we have the robotic competition, we have the science bowl competition, we have youth summit, we have summer camp. Another benefit is having corporate America come to our community. NAFC, the Navy, Department of Defense, Lockheed Martin, DA Systems, APN. So we're seeing some of these companies invest in their community. Most of these organizations, they just want to know how they can help. And you have students that are interested in coming and working for them, and that's what we have formed a pipeline to get these students to looking at these jobs for these organizations. Well, my ultimate goal since day one is to build a technology gymnasium. And I play on words because the gymnasium, you can play basketball, volleyball, lift weights, you can do all of that. But where can you go and get involved with STEM, science, technology, engineering, math? So our ultimate goal is to build a technology gymnasium. If you're interested in robotics, we want to teach you how to program a robot, understand electronics. If you're interested in programming, how do you do programming? If you're interested in the medical field, we want to be able to find resources for that. And so that's what I mean by technology gymnasium. We need to challenge our students. We need to put this in front of them. If we don't put this technology in front of students, they won't ever know what they can develop. And so that's what our job is, to put this technology in front of them and let them practice on it. We don't want you to come, we don't want to sit there and talk with the student, but we want the student to do it themselves. Because they're not afraid of breaking things. Reason being, because they don't have to fix it. I mean, I shouldn't say they don't have to fix it, they don't have to pay for it. So they'll break it, play with it, until something come out of it. So that's the key to working with children, or I should say with the students in that community.